Welcome to another episode of the DimCraft server with Sir Hulk. We are starting our day off in our sort of rubbish sorting area, to be honest. It's pretty poor. This is still early game. We need to. I think what we need to do is we need to dig down, make ourselves a sorter, a proper automated sorter storage system. That's going to be coming, I think. Yep, definitely. Right. Welcome. So today, what are we up to today? So last episode, we built ourselves a villager trading hall, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. It looks amazing. Very happy. Hello, Witsy out there. It's pretty awesome. Loving the look of that. The build is proper amazing. Now, this episode, we're going to put a little bit of redstone in. Hence, the redstone box is out, ready to rock and roll. And we're going to need books and quills for this one. That I'll discuss in a moment. Let's chuck that up there. And also in this one, we are going to move across door. There we go. This one, we're going to move across our villagers across into the trading hall, which is, if we look over here, absolutely huge in comparison to everything else. So we're gonna move our villagers across today as well. So we're going to need to run some tracks across to the village hall there. So that is a job that we're going to get done today, along with our little redstone project. Now, I've been sort of back and forth whether or not I want to charge the other DimCrafters a fee to use this trading hall. Now, considering this trading hall took me best part of 4.5, 5 hours to build it, plus all of the trading that I've had to do to get the villagers that we've got over here, plus all the effort that it's going to take to move them and set it up right, I think we're going to charge them a little menial fee for a pass to get in. Now, I've chucked an iron door on here. I've changed this up a little bit, as you can see. I've chucked an iron door on here and a little button for us to get in and out for the minute. That's just so that we have an easy way in and out. Now, nobody's been on since, and obviously there's nobody in here, so it doesn't really matter if they do go in or not. So, I've decided I'm going to build a little item filter here, which you chuck a pass into. The pass then gets read by the system and spat back out this one, opens the door and allows you through. Gives you enough time to get in as well, so it's not like a very quick open shut. It will give you a little bit of time. So that requires a little bit of intelligent logic to be put in the floor here with a hopper system and a dispenser system and a bit of a pulse extender and whatnot. So I am going to rip out this bit here. And I'm going to put in a little redstone logic, pretty much just to throw a pass into to open up and get through. Obviously, there's only 3 of us on the server at the moment, but this is sort of planning for the future, if you like. So when we get more people come join us on the server, then this logic is already in place, and all they need to do is pay for the pass. So, you know, it's something that is worthwhile doing now, get it out and done with and sorted. Nothing much else has changed in here. I've chucked signs up all the way around, ready for when the villagers are coming in. Then I just knock it off and put whatever it is the trade is for this villager, put in there. So other than that, it's pretty much as it was. We need to bring over our stock. I've cut down all of the bookcases that we got from trading with the villagers to unlock them, and that has accounted to all of our books here. I do have more because there was more from the bookshelves that we've acquired, but they're over at the base, so we can bring them over as and when. And this is the emeralds that I've put in here as well from again trading with the villagers. So I think our next thing is going to be to set up the redstone logic and get that sorted, and then after that I think we need to be considering moving our stock across here, because we have enough stock now, more than enough stock to be honest, to fill out these microtransaction boxes. I've put the prices on the items themselves so you can see what it is before you even go into the the chest, and also I've put the little markers down the sides. I can't remember if these were in on the last one, but I've put arrows in on the water elevators to show you which one's which, and that one, as if you didn't already guess, has a down arrow. And down we go, and out. And there we go. So yeah, so these chests, still no idea what I'm going to use these for. So they're just sitting there, just in cases, I think. So we won't worry about them. Right, let's get on with the redstone logic and get this party started. Alright, so 15 minutes later, and we have ourselves our logic. So in this one here, we put some filter blockers, so you shall not pass, and then one of our books, and then the second one will have the buffer book, and then we've got our own book here. We will then create a couple more just for stock for when they would like to purchase them. So what happens here is the comparator then reads this this hopper. It then knows that there's something that's gone in. It passes down into this one here. It powers through the repeater. That then allows this hopper to then stick it in and push it back out. That then fires the book back out to us. Now, the door side of things is a real simple bit. We just need to finish it off here. It's a pulse extender. That actually needs to be on a 4. So pulse extends out through into this block here. We'll stick a redstone torch on this one and a block on that one, and then there's the door. So that should now, if we throw our book into that hopper there. Where did our book go? That's not meant to happen. It ended up back in there. What happened there? Right, so let's put something here so we can get back over and grab it. There we go. That's what's meant to happen. The hopper was too quick for me. So that is pretty much our door lock all taken care of. Like so. And puff. Now I might shorten that delay on that, to be honest. Let's try that and see how that goes. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay, so task 1 pretty much completed. Just got to make this all look a bit prettier because, let's be honest, it all looks a bit naff at the moment. So let me get on and tidy that up. I think I've got some carpet. Yeah, there we go. So we can just sort of stick carpet over all of this. Right, we need to fill in these blocks. Have we got any blocks? Yeah, we've got a few blocks. Let's put them over there like that. And you know what, let's just use stone. Why not? So that can go here. That can't go there because it will block off that redstone. Okay, so then in that case, what we'll do here is we'll stick some carpet and then some carpet again, like so. Nice. Bit carpet there like that. Oh, nice. And then we'll stick a block there, and I've run out of carpet. And more carpet. Right, so let's continue here. So we need to chuck some carpet here. Yeah, we can probably do away with that one. That doesn't need to be there. And what's that one? That means that needs to go and be one of them. Okay, and let's chuck that one there. And then finally, that one there. Alright, let's just double check. Beautiful, beautiful, love it. That is what we are looking for. Nice, love it. Right, let's try one more. Yeah. Okay, we got it, we're on it. Nice. Okay, so redstone, all done. So that means we can remove that there. We need to get another sign to put back up there to symbolise that this is the Community Villager Trading Hall. And a sign probably here to state how much it's going to cost to have a pass. So That is perfect. Happy with that. I might actually change this one up for green, as it is our villager trader. Yeah, okay, I'm going to change that up to green. Okay, there we go. So that is... I heard you. I heard you. So that is the redstone done. And let's move on to stocking up the chests. And there you go, guys. So we are all stocked up with all of our items in our microtransactions. Just got a few spaces here. Yeah, I might take that one back just to make it even. So we are now fully stocked and ready to trade for our emeralds. So that's pretty good. Just need to chuck a few signs in around and about. Let's chuck them up there. They need to go back over there later. So if we use this one here, press button for exit. And then some more of them. Perfect. Like that a lot. And then we'll put DimCraft Community Villager Trading. Fat fingers. Can we put a sign there? No, we can't. I forgot about that because the carpet's there, isn't it? Where did we put a sign for this? Okay. Villager pass. What should we charge? 10 diamonds for season. My big old fingers. Season. There we go. Beautiful. Like it a lot. That is super duper. Okay, so we have stocked and we have redstoned. Yeah, we have put up some signs and we've redstoned and we're ready to rock. So next task, we need to get the villagers over. And they are going to be a pain. So we need to run some rails. I think the rails are going to run up through here and then across through here. I might, just for ease, take out blocks here to save us having to mess about with the redstone we've just put in. So, yeah, I might just do that, to be honest. Because we don't have to take that pane out because the villager will go straight through that. So it's just literally those two blocks and a crafting bench. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Right, let me get on starting to run some rails and I will be back. Alrighty, so I've now run rails all the way across to the holding pen that we've got over the corner there. You can just see in view. Let's see if the cheeky zoom key works. There you go. So, yeah, that little holder there, our rails are running from. They come all the way through a little oasis. I've had to build a little tunnel over, or a little bridge over the top of the river there, and it traces all the way round, and we are at the moment on top of the building, so let's drop down. And then as you can see in there, I've run up a little thing, and we'll start with the the valuable villagers. So that will run up onto the top, and then we just fill up. We just go round as we sort of bring them across. So the next task now really is to run round where all the powered rails are. As you can see, I've started doing it here, and sticking in a lever to power the powered rails, just to make sure that we've got enough go in the rails to get the villagers across. And now I've seen just how far this is to travel, because I've obviously... Will you do one? Now I've run across and put all the rails in. It is actually quite a distance, so I'm going to be tapping on Dim's door and asking if she could log in a little while and give me a hand to maneuver all of these villagers across, because I don't want to lose any, because each one of those is a valuable villager to me, because they have great trades. Otherwise I would not have kept them. So yeah, we're gonna get Dim to drop online with us in a little bit, and hopefully move these villagers across to their new home, which is way over there. And let's be honest, it's a little nicer than a little stone cave. So yeah, I'm gonna move along and get some preparations done, and then hopefully get Dim online for a couple of hours, and we'll move those villagers across into their new homes. So I will be back when we've done that. So just to finalise the day, I've completed a transport system, because if I'm honest, running them all over ground was just not really practical to leave there, really, simply because of the dirt, and it just didn't look great. So I was deciding with Dim that I'm going to put a chute, if you like, in there to take it over to the basement in our villager trading hall. So when I'm over here and I'm like, okay, what have we got? Yeah, I'll keep him. Off he goes down into the chute and then follows his way across. So this guy here is very kindly waiting for us. He's come across. He's our he's a librarian. Okay, I didn't even check that. Silk. Ooh. I think he's cheaper than our other Silk Touch. That's interesting. I might have to go and get some things and unlock him and see what his other trade is, but I think he's going to stay. Okay, so he's going to stay. So what we need to do is just give him a little nudge so I can get to that, give him a push, and then off he goes, plop down the hole, And as you can see, there's like a little rail there that sort of on the angle. We'll turn that back off. Now, let's take our quick fly. And then we are over here to the basement. Remembering to close the door behind us because we don't want... And there he comes. So, let's just make sure he is our guy. Six for our silk touch. So then we just give him a nudge and then he's onto a rail here where he will then move across and store. So he will sit here now until such times as I can be bothered to move him. And then what they do is they go into this water stream. I've got a block up there at the moment, which is the floor. I just removed the floor, put a water source there, and that's sorted. And the same for coming back down. When I'm moving around with villagers, I thought it'd be quicker to come just straight back down. Again, you just remove the floor block on ones we want, and yeah, and then that pushes them up. So that is a pretty simple system. And I mean, we have got a lot of room in here. Let's be straight. We've got a lot of room. So if we want to do some more trading, see what sort of villagers we get, see if we want to keep any spare, just in case, or if any of them get better trades. Now, talking of better trades, whilst I've been messing around with all of this and I've been testing with new villagers and see what I could find and pushing them across, make sure they didn't die. Let's get our book. I stumbled across an amazing villager. I still love that. An amazing villager. Let's tuck that back up there. So let's go and introduce you to him. Now, I don't know if you remember, but we had a mending for about 30 odd diamonds, 30 odd emeralds, I think it was, 30 odd emeralds. Now we got a looting as well, looting 3 for 19. That'll do nicely. Thank you very much, Mr. Librarian. So somewhere here, there he is, mending for 14 emeralds. I mean, I nearly fell off my seat when it came through to that. 14 emeralds for a mending book. I mean, I think there's only 10, I think, is the lowest that you get for that. So 14, we are loving life right now. I mean, yes. Thank you, Mr. Villager. So, I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. All of our microtransactions are now over here. We've sorted all of those out with you earlier in the episode. So, we're happy enough with that. We've got some emeralds and some books. Now, I do think that we need wheat. Just to finalise the... that's not straight. There we go. Just to finalise our microtransactions, really, it's just... I think we've got everything else here that we can sell to or trade with, except for wheat. And obviously the rotten flesh for the clerics and the gold. But that's up to the DimCrafters to bring gold and flesh, because if I'm honest, to create a spawner for zombies is going to take a lot of effort. One, I've got to find the spawner, and two, I've then got to build the farm and create the collection systems, which is just, I don't mind doing it. It's just for the sake of them bringing their own flesh to trade with them. It's just, bring it yourself, really. But for wheat, we can make another farm. Now, the other farm will obviously go over with the other 2 farms that we got, which are in the side of the mountain here. Now, I'm thinking... It's closed. I'm thinking what we do is we go down here. So we go down and underneath all of our shulker loaders here. And then we bring up the hopper line for it and bring it up and put it into this wall. So we'll have another shulker loader in here, and we will then have a filter on it, because obviously the wheat works different to the way these guys do. The wheat will need seeds and crop. So we need to create an item filter down there for that, which I'm going to go and play in a testing world to perfect, to make sure that I can get it done right, because otherwise the shulker loader won't work right. But for that, guys, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. I've had a blast finishing off the villager hall, moving some villagers across, and actually finding a really cheap mending villager. Like, I was so shocked when he came out. And yeah, I have had quite a laugh. And thanks to Dim for logging on and giving me a hand to move my villagers, because there was a fair few to push across, let's be completely honest. So I was over there moving them, as you can see in the time lapse, and Dim was actually in the little holding pen that we had, where they were all sitting, and she was sending them off to me. So thanks to Dim, and I will catch you in the you dodger. I will catch you in the next episode. See you later, guys. Bye.